Hang on, I'm thinking. Trying to remember my intro. Hey guys, welcome to the Something About Yarn podcast. My name is Annie, and I am a knitter, knitwear designer, and yarn enthusiast living south of Atlanta, Georgia. It's been a couple weeks since I last podcast, so I apologize for the delay. I had a cold and was not feeling well, and a little bit before that I was just really tired, so it's like, okay, well, now I know it's because I was getting a cold. But anyway, so yeah, I know this one is a little bit overdue, but I hope you guys will forgive that. I don't have a whole lot to talk about today, so it's going to be a little bit of a short episode, but I didn't want to get completely out of the swing of things as far as podcasting with things going on at work and just my schedule being really crazy right now. I haven't had my normal 2 days off in a row to like film and then edit and post and like have my normal flow with that. And then plus, you know, with the cold and I actually worked at a different store on the north side of Atlanta one day last week. So that was kind of crazy because it was on Tuesday and that's normally my podcasting day, but I actually didn't get home from there until close to 11 o'clock at night, and by then I was done after driving over 2 hours round trip that day. So that's why the podcast last week wasn't done, and then I was going to do it over the weekend, and that's when I got the cold. So a little bit of backstory there. But yeah, if you're a returning viewer, you'll appreciate all of that explanation. If you're not, if you're first time viewer, sorry for the long-winded stuff there, but I hope you enjoyed this little mini episode. I would like for you to hopefully go back and watch the rest of my episodes if you haven't already, just to get a normal look at how I do my podcasts, you know, normally. So anyway, I'm a little bit crazy tonight because I'm still a little bit stuffy. I don't know if you can tell in my voice, but my throat is still a little bit hoarse. But I'll try not to sniffle too much. I am also having allergies because stuff is actually starting to bloom here in Georgia, even though it's only February. Go figure, right? So yeah, yesterday was cold, lows 40 degrees, I think, and then today high of 74, 3, something like that. So I was walking around in a t-shirt and it's like, okay, whatever. So anyway, I have a little bit of knitting. I haven't done a whole lot just because I've kind of same story as like the last episode or two. I've just been coming home and crashing. So I haven't really, it's like I had like that knitting sprint and then things went wah at work, and it's like I just, yeah, but I'm hoping to pick up my momentum again and get back to it once I'm working 6 straight days this week, so I can have 7 days off starting next Wednesday. So I know I had mentioned online that I'm probably going to do a bi-weekly podcast, but next week, if all goes as planned, I should be able to do an episode. If not, because we do have a lot of things that we need to kind of catch up on. So I haven't had an eye exam. I need one. I need to have my hair cut. My car needs maintenance. So, well, it doesn't yet. It's scheduled, but you know. So yeah, things just getting kind of brushed aside in the stress and everything. So I have to get caught up. So yeah, I have got a lot of stuff I need to do next week. But we're not going to travel or anything. It's going to be a staycation, so I'm hoping to knit, play a lot of video games, work on my blog, hopefully maybe film a podcast, maybe take you along on some of my normal things like, you know, going to knit night on a Thursday night, that kind of thing. So I'll try to figure out something that I can show you guys, even if I don't get a whole lot of knitting time in between now and the next time I film. So if not next week, then it'll be the week after, so hopefully I have something to you know, show you guys. But anyway, so yeah, I'll talk about knitting progress real quick. Like I said, it's not a whole lot, but it is some, and it's been on my cardigan design in Cameo Yarns in the Primrose colorway, and it's on the cardigan that I showed off. I don't remember the last time I showed it off, but so sorry. My memory is not quite, yeah, and sometimes my words haven't been working lately, so bear with me on that too. So anyway, and apologies in advance for the rambles. Should warn you about that. But anyway, so here we go. This is how it's going. I'm not going to show it too closely because I don't want my secret to be given away quite yet. But this is how it's going. My progress keeper is right over here. So from the last time I talked about it, I have knitted all of this. I do need to work on this tonight. Maybe while I'm listening to the podcast to edit, I can get in a couple rows. So yes, that's going very well. Loving the yarn as always. In my fringe field bag. Love this bag, as you guys know. Let me think. Oh yeah, I finished the secret design that I cannot talk about. Just have to finish drawing up charts and writing it out, and then I will submit it to the unnamed place I'm submitting it to. Can't talk about that. Other than that, I don't think I've really worked on any knitting lately. I've just been grabbing that cardigan because it's just mindless, easy, you know, I only have a few minutes I can get in a row kind of thing. So whereas my campsite cardigan, I'm still trying to figure out if I have the right DPNs, because I didn't realize that it would be decreasing so much, and I don't know, I have the smaller circulars for the ribbing, but I don't think I have the right size for the rest of the sleeve itself. So I'm trying to figure out, I don't think I have the right size DPNs. So I may put that on hold and just start the other sleeve and keep going with that, and then when anyway, you know. So you know what, I was at a yarn store last month on the north side, and I should have thought ahead and made sure I got the needles that I needed if I didn't already have them. Oh well. Hindsight is always 20/20, right? But what I did get at the yarn store moves me into the next segment, probably the final segment of the podcast. Like I said, it's going to be a podcast light today. But anyway, stash enhancement, yay! While I was there, I got to see a Malabrigo base that I had never seen before. I don't even know if I knew it was a thing. Like, I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. And then I was standing there looking at the wall of yarn, and it's like all of a sudden these colors just started smacking me in the face saying, we have to be together, we have to be together. So I really doubt this is gonna show up. But I took pictures and I will be posting them on the blog for y'all's viewing pleasure. So here they are, and I hope it focuses. It looks okay. But yeah, this is Malabrigo's superwash version of their merino worsted, which I have been knitting with since the beginning and I love. So I was really thrilled to find this because I do like knitting with superwash a little bit more for the wear, I guess, because I do know that the the non-superwash, I've noticed, doesn't wear quite as well in a single ply. So but anyway, yeah, so we've got this gorgeous pink, purple, red with some tinges of blue and green here and there. This is the colorway Anniversario. So there's that. And as you can see, I hope you can see it. I hope it's focusing. Their prices are very normal prices, so that's cool. And then for the next color, transitioning in and bringing out a little bit more of the purple, I got this one. This one has a little bit more of the dip into blue. So it has the red purples, it has the blue purples, and then it does have some actual blue in it with a little bit of teal, which I really like. And this one is Wales Road. So there's that. Hopefully it's focusing. And then for the final color, because there had to be three, I can't believe I just said that. Anyway, I went with this one right here, which really pulls out. It has the blues, tinges of purple, so it's still got a little bit of that here and there, but then it has a lot more of the blue greens, teals, and then a little bit more of a yellow tinge here and there, and some like kind of almost brown gold, kind of a little bit, just little tiny tinges here and there. And this one is Indonesia. So yeah, but I laid them out and was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe how perfect these are. They just jumped out at me. Like I said at the beginning of my long ramble. If you're still with me, thank you. So, but anyway, yeah, I am so excited about these, and I can't wait to show you guys the actual photos I got. It was a cloudy day, one of the days that I was off last week. After I got these, it was like Thursday, I think. Before we had to run errands, I was like, hang on, the lighting is perfect. So I ran outside and got pictures. So I'll make sure I get those up in the next few days. So yeah, I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I want to make it a really, you know, like a fadey kind of gradient, because I mean, I love gradients and ombres and like all that color play. I've loved it ever since before What the Fade and Fading Point and all that became popular. It's just I never really thought to implement it in my designs. So now that it's a thing, I'm like, ooh, I can really have fun with this. So I think I'll do maybe like a maybe a crescent shawl or something really fun like that you can really wrap, because you know, Malabrigo, it's got to be like all snuggly and cozy. So yeah, and then I'll do like some cool textures and color play and stuff that'll really blend the colors, because oh my gosh, they're such a good match. It's like makes my eyes so happy. Oh my gosh. So anyway, yeah, and then I also got I had a Happy Mail Day that I mentioned on Instagram. What day was that? I'm sorry, I don't remember. But it was my, what month are we in? February. February Club. February Club. Told you it was a long day. From Hey Sister Yarn Company. Yay! So yeah, this gorgeous colorway. I'll put it in on Ravelry and with the name, and I'll, you know, post pictures on my blog as well, because I'm sure the color is not being shown right. So on that same cloudy day, I also got pictures of this. And then also in the same shipment, I got my 2-color sock kit in the sport weight. It was kit number 7, with Smitten being like the theme name. I don't remember the individual colorway names. I'll have to look that up and put that on my blog and Ravelry as well. But yeah, these are the really, really cool 2-tone sock pattern that Tabitha just released, and with these 2 skeins you can knit 2 pairs if you swap the colors. So yeah, I thought that was perfect for me and Michael, and he loves red and I love red and gray together. So yeah. Michael's mom, if you're watching this, don't tell him. It's a surprise. I'm not saying anything about these. Because I know you're watching, and thank you so much for watching. But anyway, yeah, it's going to be a cool surprise. Man, I can't think of anything else that I wanted to talk about. I mean, a little bit of knitting and a little bit of stash acquisition. Aside from those 3 skeins of Malabrigo, and then these I had pre-ordered quite a while ago, I have been doing really well on my yarn budget, despite all the amazing things I've been seeing online. Yarn budget, yarn diet. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my yarn diet. So I am holding strong, trying to knit with what I've got. I've got so many ideas floating around and in my notebook that I showed you guys. And I do have, you know, my stash is not as well rounded as I would like, but I am being really good. And aside from like my Hey Sister Yarn Club every month, I have been sticking to it. I haven't been buying any more bags, which I know my maker friends are like, oh, I want you to buy stuff, you know. But it's hard. But I'm trying to be good until Stitches in end of May. Because I know that there are going to be vendors there that I'm going to want to get, and it's going to be really special because I've never, you know, been a part of a booth there, and it's going to be awesome. I'm going to meet tons of really cool people, and I want to be able to save up. So I'm trying to set aside like money from every paycheck so that I have a nice little nest egg. So if I want that sweater quantity, it's like, oh yeah, I can do this because I've saved up, you know. and do it without guilt. So in the meantime, I'm on a severe yarn diet and just kind of a buying diet in general. So just trying to really buckle down and keep the prize at the end of the line in my sights and save up all that money and be able to, you know, get some stuff on my Cake 9 and Make 9 lists kind of knocked off at Stitches so that I have all those memories attached, and like, it's gonna be awesome. I just gotta keep reminding myself of that. But anyway, so yeah, sorry again about being so light on content this time. Hopefully things will smooth out. So for now, things are kind of settled down a bit. Although one of my buddies is leaving. One of my coworkers is leaving. Makes me so sad. Tomorrow is my last day working with him, and then he's gone. So it's gonna be sad tomorrow. But anyway, aside from that, yeah, I don't know. I'm tired. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I need to get this edited and get it uploading before Michael gets home so that we can get on Anthem when he gets home. Because Anthem released yesterday, and it is it released today, technically, at midnight. And we played it before we went to bed last night. It's so cool. But yeah, it's a really fun kind of open world video game. My other favorite like kind of fighting game is Warframe. It always sounds weird when I say that. Anyway, and you basically like you have a suit and you have special abilities and you go to different planets, and it's very futuristic and it's a lot of fun. And I love that. And then I have another game that I really like. I totally blanked. Anyway, I don't remember what I was going to say. But anyway, so it's kind of like Warframe meets Destiny meets, oh yeah, Ark. It's like it's an open world survival game with like all these cool dinosaurs and like really fun stuff. So yeah, it's kind of a mixture because sometimes you're first person in Anthem, sometimes you're third person when you have your suit on. So it's kind of like Warframe, Destiny, which I haven't played, but I've watched Michael play and it looks really cool, so I may play it sometime, I don't know. Meets Ark, meets Iron Man. Really cool. So if you're into video games, check out Anthem. It's really good. So anyway, yeah. That is it for the day. Yeah. Or for the week or whatever. But anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say bye. Thank you if you made it through this episode. Although I will have edited quite a bit out, I'm sure. So by the time you actually see this, you'll be seeing the condensed, less rambly version. I guarantee you, because I know I've done a lot of rambling and I'm probably gonna cut a lot of it out. So anyway, I look forward to talking to you guys again soon. I know I had some questions that I was supposed to answer. I forgot, and I did not save them to my iPad to be able to look at. They're all on my phone. So, sorry. I will try to remember to answer those next time, and maybe if I get any more, I'll put out a call and then get more and, excuse me, answer those in the next episode. So anyway, I hope you guys have a really nice weekend, and I will hopefully see you in the next week or two as my schedule and stress levels and energy levels and all that allow. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me and bearing with me and dealing with me and humoring me and all the things. So I hope you enjoy your knitting and enjoy your yarn, and I will see you next time. Bye!